global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. A lot is happening in Southeast that has become a cause for concern and worry, not just to Nigerians as a whole or Southeasterners, but also to those in the legislative sector. Well, before we go into the news report to find out what the Senate President is telling the Southeasterners, as in real giving them staying warning. Well, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the President of Nigerian Senate, Ahmad Lawal, has warned against the use of violence to press home any demand in the southeast. Lawan, who said violent agitation or angry protest has never solved problems anywhere in the world, called on the Southeast people to embrace the political process to address their present grievances. Lawan stated this as a Tuesday and also subsequently when he hosted Chief Chikwas Okere, the founder of the All Progressive Grand Alliance APC and now prominent chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC, that's APGA. In his words, I quote him, "I am of the view that violent agitation or angry protests have never solved problems anywhere in the world." Okore had visited Senator Lawan to invite him to the launching of APGA and the Igbo Question, a book chronicling the history of the formation of the party. "I'm happy that you took time to emphasize the importance of the political process in addressing the Igbo question. The book APGA and the Igbo Question is coming at a very auspicious time in Nigeria's democratic evolution," the Senate President added, while accepting the invitation as special guest of honor to the book launch. As he promised to be physically present, Lawan commended Okore's effort to tell the story of APGA through a book. Earlier, Okore informed the Senate President that the book is not only about formation of APGA, but explores the possibility of dealing with Igbo question in Nigeria's political setting. Also, at the meeting where the majority leader of the Senate, Senator Yahaya Abubakar Abdullahi, and the Chief Whip, Senator Ojo Uzo Kalo, in separate meeting at the offices of the Chief Whip of the Senate, Senator Ojo Uzo Kalo, the former Abia State Governor, commended Okoro for being ever ready to serve in Igbo. Commenting on the upcoming 2023 general elections, Kalu said he was contesting the presidency of Nigeria to correct the injustices meted to Ndigbo. He expressed confidence in winning the election, saying, "I'm the best hope for Ndigbo getting the presidency in 2023, unless successful businesses are nurtured from infancy to continue serving Ndigbo and indeed Nigerians." Well, report has it that the book APG and the Igbo Question will be launched sometime in April. Well, let's look at this very critically. All what Senator Lawan is trying to say in summary is that all this agitation, if you want this, if you don't give us this, we'll burn this down, UGM will do this, or IPOB will do that. Look, it's just in a nutshell what Lawan, the Senate President, is saying is that join the political process in Nigeria. You don't need to begin to, agitate or use violence to press down your opinion. That usually doesn't work. It doesn't yield much result. All over the world does not bring hope or succor, but rather go through the processes. But the question is, and the question in the lips of so many people who have been agitating is, when they go through the processes, usually because of how tightly contested the top is and how monies usually change hands, the best hands usually don't find their way to the top. Most times, more often than not, the corrupt hands are the ones that find their way to the top because they have free monies, freebies here and there to give out. So hence, sometimes the best hand they would have loved to put don't even find their way to primaries. Even the forms, to get the forms are quite expensive. So going through the processes, are they going to be a case of, like the Yorubas will say, "Kadale katusha," as in, do we start all over again, as in scatter the whole process and begin again afresh, where there will be a level playing ground for all? All right, so that's where the challenge lies. You're saying that they should go through the processes. Are the processes there for the common man to really, it's one thing to say, the common man pick the form. And the common man picks the form. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, we have two political parties that go head to head. And even right now, so the way it is going, it looks as if it's only APC that we got. It's either APC or another. The other ones are opposition. Others are others. The only opposition that could match them a bit of pace for pace is PDP. So you can imagine that very good hand, which everybody can attest that it's a good hand, it's not corrupt, his hands are not soiled, he's got integrity, he has been over, antecedent speaks, transparency speaks for him, it is not a bigot, he does not practice ethnic bigotry, he is one who carries everyone along, all right, and he decided to pick a form in an unknown party, one party somewhere. Who's going to vote for him? Who knows him? Now that's the question. Are Nigerians willing to, okay, if you're so hungry, take your monies back from these senators, these politicians, whatever they are, governors, those going for presidency, they give you money in Ghana, if you take it, but you vote your conscience? The bad part about this whole thing is that you may think you can take the money and go. You may be surprised. Why they give you that money, they will station their thugs everywhere. If you don't vote after eating that money, you begin to see things, insecurity everywhere, close to election time. You don't take 10,000. Some of them is so bad, it's that bad that they can even be under the tree. Are you voting for this? You say yes. They give you 10,000 naira or even 4,000 naira, depending on the highest bidder. Some is 1,000, some 500, some 4,000, some 10,000 with either a wrapper or salt or umbrella or broom or malts, calm malts. Then they'll just say that line is for APC. So if you move in that line and you don't vote the person, you may think it's a joke. They may bring you down there. So it's a very dicey situation. Why not vote your conscience? Now, Lawan is practically saying all those agitating, trying to bring force, go through the normal process, that this will not work. But the question is, those have gone through the process, did it work? Is our elections truly free and fair? Can the common man go out there and vote and not be harassed and with all this level of insecurity? Like one of the professors who usually move with Shegume said, he said, if they don't tackle the issue of insecurity, there may not be a 2023 election. Say 2023 election will be a bridge too far, not to talk of crossing it. Well, I guess that's we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. What's your take? Do you agree with what Lawan, the Senate President, is saying, that come on, drop your agitation, drop your protest, drop your violence, protest and the rest, pick up the processes of political processes, political forms, and go through the process and get your aggrieved settled? Or do you think it's already saturated with corruption? The only way out is to agitate? Let's